All right, Palm Beach County Fire Rescue, Happy New Year, everyone. We are here at the brand new Station 22, grand opening this week. Very exciting. Chief Duren is here to talk to us a little bit about what we can expect for the coming year. So tell us, Chief, what do you want Palm Beach County Fire Rescue to be known for in 2020?
Oh, every year, customer service. Nothing highlights our organization more than the services we provide our citizens and to continue to provide added value. And those are some of the things we're going to be talking about today, adding added value to what we already provide.
So, Chief, you have some very exciting announcements coming up here shortly. But first, let's talk a little bit about how every person within this organization is asked to take greater ownership and responsibility in making Palm Beach County Fire Rescue what it is today.
Oh, that's so very true. And let's look no further than ISO. Though it's not really all ISO. You know, we've asked our firefighters, our crews to do more in terms of QASs, but that's not by accident. The ISO just kind of highlighted the fact that, hey, we need to get out more and visit some of these facilities within some of our territorial zones. And that's really important to firefighter safety. So while I agree and I understand it's more than we've done in the past, it's what's necessary to keep us safe. My commitment to our firefighters is we're not going to do things just to achieve an ISO rating. We're going to do it because it also makes us better.
So, Chief, one of the other big questions for the field crews, of course, is staffing. How are we going to implement this plan for staffing in this year and the following year?
We are continuing to roll out our plan, and part of that means taking an evaluation of where we are in regards to overtime and staffing and maintaining within our budget. But that being said, with the graduation of Recruit Class 74, I'm announcing that I'm going to put into place 3 additional rescue units with 3-person staffing. And that will be Rescue 68, Rescue 18, and Rescue 15. And this will happen within the next 30 days.
Well, that's really exciting news. It increases our level of service.
Yeah, that's what's exciting, that we know that for our customers in the community, with having a 3-person unit, we're definitely going to elevate our level of service to them.
All right, Chief, so after analyzing how our department operates over the past year or so, what plans do you have to increase efficiency and effectiveness over the coming year?
Well, I'm glad you asked that question because one of the things we've already done is we moved the chief over to support services. That's Chief Pamplona. And my anticipation is he's going to improve and enhance our ability to provide what our firefighters need in terms of being more hands-on, more boots on the ground, more taking into account all the things firefighters need so we can decrease the amount of delays, not just for apparatus in the shop, but also for equipment. In addition to that, I also want to talk about our staffing. I know many have been waiting for me to assign these new positions, and I'm ready to do it today. I am thrilled to announce that I'll be promoting Division Chief Patrick Kennedy to the position of Assistant Chief. Chief Kennedy brings substantial experience to his new role and will report directly to me and act as fire administrator in my absence. Division Chief Douglas Clark will move from emergency management to work alongside of Deputy Chief McGlynn as the Division Chief of Operations. Chief Clark has previously served as a district chief and will readily integrate into his new role. Current Division Chief of Boss and Fire Marshal Dave Woodside will be promoted to the Deputy Chief of Support Services. Chief Woodside has previously held this role with another organization and has imparted his skills into multiple projects outside of his current role as our Fire Marshal. His 30-plus years of experience will prove invaluable. Current Assistant Fire Marshal Dave Dorita will be promoted to Division Chief of Boss and Fire Marshal. Chief Dorita has previously worked as a fire marshal for a local fire service and has shown the ability to continue moving Boss towards being the leader in our community. District Chief Tracy Adams will be promoted to Division Chief of Emergency Management. Emergency Management will move to operate under support services. There will be additional duties assigned to this position, as well as some removed which do not align with the position. Chief Adams has worked her way through the ranks and has shown her commitment to moving the organization forward, and has proven to take on additional duties and perform at a high level. District Chief Justin Shannick will be promoted to Division Chief of Training and Safety. Chief Shannick has demonstrated a willingness to take on additional projects in an effort to advance our organization in terms of firefighter safety as well as training. I would also like to thank District Chiefs Rowley, Wells, and Midget for enriching their current roles and assisting the organization before, during, and after this transition of talent. I would also like to thank and acknowledge the retirement of Deputy Chief Dan Millstone. Chief Millstone has worked for us for 30 years and has worked multiple levels within our organization before ascending to the rank of Deputy Chief of Support Services.
Chief, that is some really exciting news for the coming decade.
Yes, Tara, I'm very excited. You know, looking out to the future, and now that we have the staff in place, there'll be no questions of what the leadership of the organization is currently and moving forward into the next decade. Wishing all of you a great new year and all of us another great year of service for the citizens of Palm Beach County.